Hey everybody, it's Ophelia Joan from Atomic Monsters. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's holding up well. Everybody trapped in your houses, I hope you're not all going stir crazy. If you are, then our thoughts and our hearts go out to you. And just know that we are thinking about all of you in this time, and really want all of us to come through this. And we're sending out our love. Can't do our regular what's in the box during this because I am not. We're quarantined as well. I've shut the shop down. I've been focusing on streaming, and so I haven't been bringing in anything new. So we're doing something different. I'm actually borrowing from the page of Ashens, and I had Melanie put together a box of random stuff from collection, from the store, from storage, just random stuff. Some of it you may have already seen on this show before, and we might do a few more of these. It might even become a regular thing. It might even become its own show outside of the What's in the Box series. I also want to give a shout out to Melanie, who's started a poetry channel on YouTube, and I'll link in the description below. Melanie, besides being the love of my life, is also one of my favorite poets. And if that's something that interests you, then please check out the link below, give her a listen and give her a subscribe, and click her bell so that you get notifications when she posts new stuff. She's posting almost every day, is that right?
No, on the poetry channel, it's every 2 or 3 days.
Every 2 to 3 days?
Yeah.
And how are you enjoying that?
Yeah, I am.
I'm really excited for that, and I want to see her succeed at that. So go and follow that. Or even if you know people who are into poetry, share it with them and get that out there. And that'd be really appreciated. Anyways, I got a box of crap. So let's see what Melanie put together. First of all, we got an Ernie. When did we get this one?
I don't know.
This is a really old Ernie. I'm not sure the manufacturer on this. If I'm going to hazard a guess, I'm thinking this is 80s. He's seen better days. I don't even remember having this Ernie. He needs a bit of a cleaning. There's just a stain on his back. He's a pretty good Ernie. Look, I felt his ears. That's an Ernie. There's a Bert in there too. I don't see any. That's really cute. You can go with the damaged Bert that we have over there, who's got stuffing coming out of the side of his head. That's crackhead Bert. Oh, one of the I forget what the name of these cycles are. You have a couple of these. The stealth bike. There we go. This bike has actually been remade and released multiple times. Because I've got multiple versions of this exact same mold with a few minor changes floating around, as well as they've made it in completely different scale a couple of times too. This is from the 2003 series, I believe. These things are always neat. We find a lot of these.
We do.
Oh, okay, I have a story. Early in the pandemic, when we were out driving, we drove by a. I had a feeling you'd stick this in the lot. We drove by a storage locker, like public storage, and somebody clearly dumped the contents of their storage out on like the corner. I guess they decided they needed to cut that out of their budget from the month, and they obviously kept what they wanted and dumped everything else out on the corner. And so I picked through it and saved a couple items. This is from this is a Bolters. It's from Ertl. Some sort of game that this goes to. I don't even know if it works. I think there's a post here. I don't even know what it does. Does this open? I think that would open at least for the battery. I'm just trying to rip it in half and commit murder. I think it's kind of both hilariously awesome and hideous at the same time. Got so many feats. You can hold your Ernie. There we go. Oh yeah! The jump starter, Spider-Man.
Oh,
Did
I
you
missed
catch any of
that.
that?
No, I missed that. I didn't know that was
good.
going to happen.
One of the cool things that happens when there's some knockoff version of these, but I think this is an actual proper Hasbro one. When Hasbro happens to own the license to both Transformers and to Marvel figures, is you wind up with transforming Marvel heroes and then their ability to go and just literally just rip off their own jump starters from the 80s. That's literally what it is. Ah.
Nope.
Oh, I remember these. I get a price tag off that. These strawberry short. I forgot I put batteries in these. Alright, let's take the elastic off that. I remember I was playing around with these, getting batteries in them. I don't think I was able to get the cars working on these. That's why I never ever actually put them in the store, because I wanted to see if I could fix them first. I think. Let me see. It's on. Yeah. Look how fast it's going.
I love how that's the lock.
See, yeah, I really like these. We got 2 of these, and both of them I need to fix the cars. Because these seem like a lot of fun. But the directions only got turn and forward. So it'll drive, and if you turn, it'll turn just the one direction. You can't get it to turn that way. Which was a cheap out on a lot of like 80s remote control cars. A lot of them didn't even have wireless. They were just a wire attached to it. And they were only able to go forwards and turn backwards. And this one seems to be a lot of the same. Except for it doesn't move. I don't even know if I still have batteries in this one. But it's cute. You can stick your little strawberry shortcakes in there. And strap them in so you can send them flying off cliffs and they're safe. Again, if I get it working, I'll probably reshoot a strawberry shortcake, Thelma and Louise. Which I think would be fun. Again, race with the turtle. Stealth bike. Which one do you think's faster?
Strawberry shortcake.
You think so?
She's gonna be surprising.
Surprising. Have a race. We can, maybe if we get the working, we'll race it with your Mikey.
Oh, that Mikey will win.
Oh, look, a Furby. I think I need to. I never got around to putting batteries in this.
I wasn't sure.
Do I have the screwdriver down here? We could do a live repair on the Furby. This is one of the newer ones. It even has digital eyes, it looks like. We can totally unscrew its ass. Hold on a second. I'm going to find a screwdriver. Do you know where my screwdriver is?
The one with all the different attachments?
Oh, yeah.
It's in the tool case.
Ah. The musical stylings of Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man. Now let's hope this takes batteries that we actually have in stock currently as we perform Furby surgery. Looks like a slot will do. Do we have a slot? Why doesn't this have a slot? Oh, there we go. It's already on it.
Is there any kind of like story behind Furbies? Like who they are?
No, not really. They were... I mean, I'm sure there is. I've never really done much research on them. I love how it's excited when I stick the screwdriver in. Okay, this is too fat here to actually get in far enough.
Okay.
So I don't know if we're going to be able to rescue this Furby live on YouTube. Maybe that'll work. Luckily, it's one of those screws that has multiple heads, so I'm thinking, yeah, there we go. The little tiny Roberts works too. Seems to be working. Oh, yeah. Yo, we'll do that later. Oh, you gave me a Viewmaster. Viewmasters, for those who don't know, were actually originally a way for people to view their own slides. You got your own pictures processed onto little Viewmaster slides, and it wasn't until Kodak invented the projector in the 60s, and then Viewmaster, made by Gaff, they were struggling, so they pivoted towards kids. But you can find tons and tons and tons of. I have a Viewmaster projector actually in storage right now, sitting in the back room, and I have actually some Viewmaster slides that are all some people's vacations, and I have some of Air Force bases and stuff. This one's for peanuts, so let's see if I. All right. Is that visible at all?
No.
No?
No.
What if I aim at the light?
It's just the shadow.
Oh, never mind. This is my kind of scene. I just picked a random one, and it's Lucy smashing Beethoven with a bat. Oh, you gave me a transformer.
Had to.
Yeah, this Optimus Prime, I've been slowly trying to fix and find the parts for him. I ordered a transformer lot ages ago, and it had this guy in it, including all of his trailer parts, and somehow the Optimus Prime went missing. So all I had was the trailer, and right now it's missing one of its limbs. This one has a broken foot I'm going to have to fix. I've got the other piece over there. And then when I find the last piece of the trailer, I'm going to put it all back together. There we go. Oh. Get them properly in truck mode. No, that's totally the wrong way. I've seized that up. Great job, Patricia. Hooray! This Cabbage Patch Kid. 2007. I actually can't remember when we, why or when we bought this one.
Yeah.
They don't usually pick up Cabbage Patch Kids unless I know specifically, like there's a small number of them that are worth picking up because it's a really tricky market. But I think this one, yeah, $2. I think I just couldn't pass this one up at $2. This one's just kind of weird because it's all hard plastic. So it's like, it's more like a Cabbage Patch action figure. You can totally make it do kicks. Yeah. They're very violent. They give the beat downs. Sometimes they give the massages. They're very hit or miss. I remember this. I actually really love this figure. From Toy Story, I believe. The China doll. Very, very posable doll. I actually really like this thing. Make it do all sorts of like kung fu and stuff. You know what? I might give this to my niece because she likes to draw, and we this is actually won't be that bad for like oh, it doesn't have a hip. It doesn't have a swivel in the hip. Maybe not. But a posable doll is really useful for her. She got an artist kit. Did we get it for her?
Yeah.
And it had a smaller kind of crappy doll, but she was using it at Christmas for anatomy. I wanted to get her a new one. I don't think this will work though. It's not as good as an anatomy doll, but it's really cool. It's really, really posable. Ta-da! I kind of got the song from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang stuck in my head. When they were in disguise, remember? One of the Dick Van Dyke was like a frumpy doll, like a rag doll, and they needed to get into the castle, and female character, I forget her name, but she was like one of those wind-up ballerinas on a jewelry case, and wind it up, and she'd sing, and they'd sing together. You got that stuck in my head. This kind of reminds me of that. Truly scrumptious. Do, 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 do. You should watch the newer Toy Stories. I haven't watched anything since, I think I saw 3. 1, 2, and 3. I haven't seen 4 yet. Oh! This is from Spin Master's Air Hogs lot that we picked up. There's a lot more parts that go to this, including like the remote and everything. It's a pretty good Darth Vader TIE Fighter, even. But it's got a little jet in the bottom, and then whoosh. Really flimsy though, but it kind of has to be light. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. We've been watching that. Greatest American Hero. That show's great. They should that show needs a reboot.
Yeah.
I think they could do a great job of that now. I kind of feel like there was a missed opportunity because I think age-wise, I think Jim Carrey in the 90s would have made it a great. He would have been perfect for that role. I'm trying to think who now would be good. That was a really, really good show. And this is a really old Walt Disney Dell. Disney has this problem with not dating their products. This is a baby toy. Looking like 70s or 60s. Oh look, there's stuff inside. I can hear it. What is it? It's stuck in his foot. Where is it? There it is. No? It's kind of wiggling inside there and it's creeping me out. Because it looks like, it's whatever it is, looks like it's some sort of like glass bead. I think that's probably what's supposed to be in there to make it rattle. But it's got stuff stuck on it, so it looks like little tiny spider legs. Can you see, is that visible?
No.
So that's a creepy Donald for your baby if you want it. I think that's everything. This is a box. Great for boxing stuff. This apparently was full of wine. Wine which I did not get to drink, so I'm sad. That's it. I miss you guys, and I hope to do a few more of these. And maybe make this a regular thing. No skit this time. I didn't have one planned. My creative juices and mojo have been kind of all over the place, so I don't know exactly what to do. I've been focusing on streaming Magic online every day for all of my followers on Twitch. If you like playing Magic the Gathering, especially if you like Commander EDH, follow the links below. If you're interested in learning, follow the links below. Magic Online is actually a really, really cheap way to get into Commander. So if you're like a paper player, most Commander decks are about a tenth the cost that they would be in paper, sometimes less. So you can get a lot, even like the more expensive cards. Super, super cheap format to get into. Come play. Also follow Melanie, Sweet Insanity. I'll put the link down below. And message me down below and tell me what you've been doing in the pandemic. If you're all you collectors out there. Also, the Toy Butcher messaged me. I gave him an action figure to have some fun with, and he sent me the work that he did. It was absolutely amazing. And after this is all over, we're going to have him on the show. He's excited to come, and I'll get him to come and bring that with him as well. And that's it. You guys have a great, great weekend. Love you.